My experience at Miami that really helped me more than anything else in deciding a career path was the opportunity to do undergraduate education. It was really an interesting experience. Had the opportunity to go to work in a lab, and happened to be with an outstanding individual. It was Charlie Griffin, who kind of brought me in there as a young kid, not quite knowing what to do, and kind of made a connection between chemistry and biology and the relevance of what we can do to the real world. And that was probably the single experience within Miami that kind of shaped me in terms of where I am today. I've always had an interest in chemistry. I was one of those kids that used to play with stuff and mix things in the basement. Really came here undecided whether to follow that through in a chemical education or move towards the kind of BA into pre-med. And that was easily resolvable within about a year or so of my being here. Really was able to make a choice to go towards the more technical than the medical side of education, and really enjoyed it. I guess I've always been one of these people that likes mixing things up and see what happens. In terms of a choice between going the route of pre-med or towards medical or towards more chemical education, probably had more to do with meeting the people here who were leaning in one direction or the other and finding shared interests in long-term goals about what I wanted to kind of achieve in my life, and it turned out not to be associated with the people going towards the medical side, but more towards the research in the kind of the basic chemistry side. If I were to give advice to anyone about choosing a college, make sure it's lined up with either your interest or your passion, or it's going to give you the opportunity to get the experiences to make the decisions you're going to have to make. In the end, no one's going to find you a job. No one's going to create a career for you. You're going to have to get those experiences somewhere that's going to put you on the path that you're going to ultimately be on. And I think you get those experiences here.